All right, here's a live look outside of, what is this? You know, you have to ask what this camera is and where it is. Yeah, it is the canal. I don't know, but you know, if someone was new to the region and they looked outside at this camera, they wouldn't know what they would be looking at. I mean, that's how foggy it is, at least down to lake level. The clouds have continued to move down here in terms of the elevation. Look at the latest visibility up on top of the hill. At the airport, it's now up to about 5 miles. So compared to a quarter-mile visibility earlier, it's much better now. Looks like most of the fog is confined to the North Shore. But let's look at the big picture for the next few days. So big cold front's going to be moving on through today, bringing in cold and gusty northwesterly winds. High pressure settles in and pretty much parks over the Northland for the next couple of days through the weekend. So the weekend's going to be dry. It is going to be cold though, since this is a bit of a polar or Arctic high. But looking at satellite and radar, again, you can see this band of clouds here. So watch it kind of fizzle up here as it gets towards the North Shore. That's the signature of the fog that we're seeing along the North Shore. Everyone else here to the south and west is just seeing some higher level clouds out ahead of our next system. It's also dry here across the region. Ironwood seeing some clearing cloud cover over there as well. So we'll continue to see the clouds kind of clearing out during the midday hours, but here comes the front here by about 12 or 1 o'clock this morning, or not this morning, this afternoon, and it might come with a few snow showers. Some of them may be locally heavy at times, and even behind it as well. So the best chances for snow squalls will be across the borderlands and the Arrowhead. Otherwise, the rest of the region will see falling temperatures as the afternoon evening progresses. There could also be a little bit of lake effect snow across Ironwood, but the winds are more so out of the west-northwest versus north and west. That's going to provide less of a fetch, but I still do think there's going to be a little bit of lake effect snow across Gogebic County. Tomorrow morning is going to be cold. We're talking about lows below 0. So here's a look at that kind of overview of the region. The lows below 0 along US 2 and points to the north across Minnesota, and above 0 but still in the single digits, which is rather seasonable for areas along US 2 and south across Wisconsin in the 35 corridor. Now looking at wind gusts for the next 24 hours, we'll continue to see winds come up from the south during the morning hours, then switch out of the north and west as we head through the afternoon evening hours. This is a look at 4 o'clock this evening, and we'll see wind gusts upwards of 55 to 60 miles per hour into southern Cook County. The rest of the region up to 50 miles per hour, including the Bayfield Peninsula and Douglas County. Areas out towards the east will be a little bit weaker, but then everyone will be weakening in the winds by the time we get to Saturday morning. So that means wind chills, it'll still be a little bit breezy for Saturday morning. Wind chills will be down to minus 25, maybe minus 30 across a couple places, especially the northern tier. Otherwise, negative teens for the rest of the region, and things warm up a little bit for Saturday afternoon and then come back down for Sunday morning. There won't be as much of a wind, but raw temperatures might be close to these values. You could be seeing lows down to minus teens, minus 20s, certainly minus single digits once again for Sunday. So we're expecting a rather cold weekend ahead of us, but don't fret because the next work week looks like it'll be above average once again, although average temperatures for this time of year into the upper 20s. So 30 is almost becoming our new normal, and we'll get even above that here Tuesday and Wednesday, staying mostly dry until about Thursday, where there's a 20% chance of maybe some mix or some snow.